The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. 2Chainz was doing an interview. Shout out to all my subscribers. Salute, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. We 75,000 and counting. That countdown to 100K. We getting close, guys. We getting close. 2Chainz was doing an interview, and of course, the person interviewing him brought up the fact that 2Chainz was spotted with his good music. Well, I guess you can't even call him the president anymore because Push is the president now. Kanye West is the guy who formed good music. So he was talking to Kanye West, and we seen 2Chainz and Kanye West together. Their families were together. What was that, last weekend before last, out in one of Kanye's homes. And many people speculated on why these two were together. 2Chainz and Kanye ended up going to UCLA the next day to hoop with the team they met. LiAngelo Ball and the UCLA men's basketball team. So the interviewer asked 2Chainz, what did you guys talk about? And this is right after 444 dropped, right after it, right? So 2Chainz was like, of course we talked about Jay. We weren't going to have a conversation and not talk about Jay with that album being hot, fresh off the presses. 2Chainz has worked with Jay in the past. Obviously, he understands the elements of how close Kanye and Jay were at some point in time. Jay helped put Kanye on. So 2Chainz said something in the midst of that interview that I thought was quite noteworthy. He said, look, no, Kanye was like, yeah, that's still his brother. They just going through it right now. So I'm thinking, oh, wow, Kanye still considers Jay his brother. That's very telling. That just isn't an add-on. 2Chainz really doesn't understand that he's given us the most insight to this situation that we've had since it happened. That's as insightful as we've gotten. Because we got Kanye pretty much saying, regardless of what Jay said, he went on a record, and we went over this on my channel a few times, what Jay said about how you gave him, how Jay gave you 20 million for your Life of Pablo tour, and you gave him 20 minutes on a stage. What was you thinking? We know how Jay was pretty much talking to himself about pretty much psychologically second guessing his decision to give Kanye this power and help him become this. You can kind of feel like Jay was thinking to himself, damn, did I create this villain? Did I create this monster? How much of a part of this monster was I that I created that's lost himself? In the Kardashian world, we've heard that Beyonce isn't fond of Kim Kardashian, and rightfully so. Everything Beyonce stands for, Kim Kardashian is the opposite, a hardworking black woman. We know what Kim Kardashian is, all right? So you get all of these elements of why Jay's upset at Kanye and doesn't want anything to do with Kanye. And if y'all know Jay, how history has shown us about Jay, once he moves on from a person, he doesn't really renege on it. If he moved on from Dame Dash, right, and they grew up together and they came up together, he'll move on from Kanye West and never renege. He'll never go back to it. Once he moves on, he doesn't renege. He doesn't go back and harp over old friendships. So 2Chainz, I don't even know if he knows this or not, he has become the biggest part of this conversation. He is the only guy that's come out and say what somebody told him. And he was like, look, Kanye told me Jay's still his brother. And for Kanye's side of it, that takes a lot of maturity. That takes a lot of maturity. For me, that just tells me that a lot of this stuff is just still entertainment at the end of the day. They're just trying to entertain us. Maybe there are flaws in their friendships, but they're taking advantage of the flaws in their friendships to create entertainment and speculation and create conversation about projects. We know Kanye is going to come back with an album sooner or later, and he's going to address Jay. This somebody he once said on the track was his big brother. You know what I mean? So we know they're going to keep egging this on. If you know, Kanye will, at least. I'm pretty sure Jay's done with it. But for 2Chainz to say Kanye still believes that Jay's his brother, that means Kanye probably understands that he had faults in this. Probably understand that Jay wasn't coming from a malicious place. It wasn't a diss. It was more or less a, yo, bro, it's time somebody call you out. But it can't just be anybody. Like when J. Cole call you out, that's one thing. But when the person who helped put you on call you out, like, bro, you need to look in the mirror. And I hope something positive comes out of it from Kanye, because Kanye used to be our voice. Like, look at who Chance the Rapper is becoming, right? This big mega voice for us, for his people in Chicago. This used to be Kanye, even bigger than anything Chance has become. This used to be Kanye, the one who said George Bush doesn't like black people. The one that said why we so gay conscious. And now that Kanye has become this new Kardashian, Kanye Kardashian, what a lot of people call him. Many people like Jay think, bro, we've lost him and there's no bringing him back. At least Kanye can admit, I think with him saying that's still his brother, I think that's admitting like I got flaws. I got flaws and my brother was trying to call me out on a little bit of it. I don't agree with everything he said, but that's still my brother at the end of the day. That's two brothers fighting, and we can talk about each other and we can call each other out, but you can't do it. Because that takes a lot of balls from Kanye West to still be cool with Jay after what he said. Because he publicly aired him out. This ain't like they did it behind the scenes. Jay had to publicly air him out because Kanye aired him out first. Jay couldn't just do that behind the scenes. All right? If somebody disses me on social media and then they text me and like, I'm sorry, I apologize for what I did. No, you got to publicly apologize to me. You publicly aired me out, so you publicly do what you did. You clear it up the same way you aired it out. If you wrong me and only I know about it, just apologize to me. But if you wrong me in front of millions of followers or millions of people, no. Well, you gotta fix it in front of millions of people. And I think Kanye is not taking to heart what Jay said with that big brother statement that 2Chainz said he told him.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.